Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I want to talk about something about the 1998 Godzilla movie. Um, I'm watching um BigJackFilms. Shout out to you. You're one of the reasons why I make this video. Inspiration. Sometimes when you hear shit from YouTubers, you just want to make a video about it and get your thoughts. But I'm watching the 40th video he made about Kong. So King Kong, 1996. Kong with King Kong reviews the greatest remake never made. And from what you hear from this remake, this movie should have been made and not the Peter Jackson version. I'm sorry. Well, to be honest, this one was the Peter Jackson version. So there you go. But this one was way better. Way fucking better. That's the thing. The reason, look, if you like the 2005 Con, that's fine. Me, I was like, I loved it as a kid, to be honest. I loved it as a kid. As an adult, looking back at it, I mean, I will agree it is too long. Even as a kid, I agreed it was too long. But I didn't mind it, more con. But as an adult now, I look at because not so long ago, I looked at the 1933 original, like about what, 2 or 3 years ago? And I looked at that film and I'm just like, so what was the reason for the 2005 film? You have a better movie. You just made it longer. I don't get it. And the first time I got introduced to Kong was the 1976 movie. And some people hate that movie. To be honest, I love that movie. I love that movie. For crying out loud, it has one of the hottest chicks in movie history. Okay? And she is in American Horror Stories. So, well, she used to be, not anymore. But she was. And she was good in that shit. Alright? She was good in there, man. My sister loves her. She loves her. And when I told her that she was in this King Kong movie, she looked at it. She's like, oh my God. She was beautiful. I'm like, right. And when I saw her in that show, American Horror Story, I will get to Godzilla soon. This is the whole part of it, because this is part of BigJackFilms. But when I saw her, I'm just like, wait a minute. This is the chick from Kong. Holy shit. Like, I didn't know, like, she was still acting and shit like that. Sometimes you just want to stop. But moving on. Godzilla 1998. So, as a kid, I watched that movie like every day, to be honest. Godzilla 1998. I watched that movie every day when I was a child. I stopped eventually. When I got older, I saw reviews about it. Some people, when I was a child, I never really gave a fuck and accepted everyone saying that this movie was shit. To me, this was Godzilla. But then when I grew up, I watched the movie again when you're like 18. That was the last time I seen it. And I was just like, oh, I can see why people hate it. But, it should have been called something else probably. But without this show, without this movie, we wouldn't have the Godzilla 1998 TV series, the animated series. And to be honest, you might hate the movie, but even the people that hate the movie watch the show and they're like, that shit's fucking better. This is Godzilla. And I agree. Yes, that's like Godzilla. And when you really think about it, was that the original plan to begin with? Most people are like, what do you mean? What if the original Godzilla movie, what if the original 1998 Godzilla movie was a prequel to the TV show? Meaning that wasn't Godzilla what we see. That was Godzilla's mama. And what made him radioactive? He was already radioactive to begin with. It could have been like an evolution thing. They could have mentioned that in a future Godzilla 1988 movie. Like, over time, yes, the eggs didn't breathe nuclear breath or anything like that. Like when she lay eggs and then they became basically Godzilla Juniors. And it's like, none of these Godzilla Juniors can take, can none of these creatures can't take a hit, basically. Like, none of these creatures don't have a nuclear breath, basically. But the one that you saw at the end of the movie does. Meaning that was like an evolution thing. But am I giving too credit for that movie? Yes. But some movies they put stuff in there, and you might be like, "What the fuck?" But then it waits, and you have to wait years later to actually get it. To be like, "I actually got it." I don't know if that is true, and I don't know if you see that, you'd be like, "Oh, that's still dumb and shit." Just give me Godzilla. We still got it at the end of the day in 2014, but yeah, I'm not gonna, you know. Plus, Japan was doing it back. Godzilla 2000, anyone? To be honest, if you were pissed off by 1998, you were fine 2 years later. That was quick, right? Right? That's just me. But going back, if if it's funny too, because Khan was going to come out in 1998, I believe, because they're going to make it in 1996, start making it in 1996. But they were not going to do that mainly because Mighty Joe Young was coming out, the remake, which I love that movie. Anyone that shits on the Mighty Joe remake is a fucking hater. They hate movies in general. That movie is good. Okay? That is a wholesome, beautiful movie. That is the movie that I wanted for Khan. It is the Khan movie that I wanted. Of course. I love Mighty Joe Young. To be honest, the original trilogy is Khan, Son of Khan, Mighty Joe Young. That's the original three trilogies, but they never remade Son of Khan. They always skip it. And to be honest, I don't think we need a remake of Mighty Joe Young, because the one that Disney made was mwah, mwah. Imagine that as a King Kong remake. Don't fuck with me, man. You know you will love that shit. Don't be like, oh, whatever. Come on. Don't fuck with me. Don't. At that point, you're a hater if you disagree with me. Come on, man. That shit sounds fun and awesome. All right. But moving on. The reason I mentioned that is because this video that BigJackFilms made in 2017. But it just gets me talking, because I love Godzilla 1998. I really do. And without the movie, it wouldn't. The animated series wouldn't happen. And the animated series shows me that the people that made the animated series actually got Godzilla. They couldn't use the monsters, which most people might be upset. But to be honest, nowadays people want new monsters. It's kind of funny how things have turned like that. And we did get Mega Godzilla. Oh, Robot Godzilla. It's still Mega Godzilla, guys. Come on. And the fact that it's the old Godzilla from the movie? Come on, man. That's clever as fuck. That's like saying, hey, all Godzilla is better than your Godzilla, in a way. The animated one, in a way. But some people might say, oh, man, that's kind of fucked up. Man, I like the movie. How could you? But that's just me, and that's the way I kind of see it. But at the same time, you could see that someone maybe in the studio did like the movie. And they were like, look, it's probably not what we wanted. But you know what? We got a new character, Zilla. Thank you, fans. You could have hate them or love them for saying that. Sometimes I'm mixed when fans did call him that. That's how I felt when I was a kid. Now I'm just like, I'm still kind of mixed a little bit, but it's not like I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm just like, that's just your opinion, man. Like that. So, if I was like, not 15 or 14, but if I was like 12 and under, I totally would be like, you guys are idiots. You don't know what you're talking about. How it is to be naive and young. But yeah. So if you haven't watched the 1998 Godzilla TV series, you owe it to yourself to do so, because it's good. It really is good. I never finished the series, and I should get it on DVD. But the fact of the matter is, guys, that's a good series. Yes, does it have flaws? Yes, because the characters are always usually like this on a Family Guy episode. Like, always like this. Oh, hi, yeah. It's like, I know that's normal face because that's how we are. But when you're doing a cartoon form, it looks like the characters are high or don't give a fuck. That's just me. That's just me. That's why cartoon characters like Disney and Looney Tunes, they don't have eyes like that. Their eyes are freaking blind up open like that for a reason. Because they know if they make them look like what ours, just normal eyes, all the Disney characters and Looney Tunes characters would look like high or pissed off. That's just me, man. That's just me. That's just me. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that, you know, that maybe I was, maybe they weren't thinking of that because these two directors didn't know shit about Godzilla to begin with? About the whole thing I was talking about of like, hey, maybe basically the Godzilla that we see at the end of the 1998 Godzilla is actually the Godzilla that we wanted to see all this time in the movie. But the thing is, when you watch the TV series, some people might be like, yeah, but Godzilla's like a dog in a way in that show. Eh, to be honest, who doesn't want Godzilla as a pet? When I saw that as a kid, I'm just like, yeah, you got Godzilla as a pet. Hell yeah. And that shit's badass still to this day. You mean to tell me you wouldn't want Godzilla as your pet? You're stupid. You're stupid. That's like saying, oh, I don't want Khan as a pet. It would have been like, maybe I can know why, because he can't take bullets. But the Khan now, yes, he can. So, I don't know about nuclear breath. But, you know. So, there's so many things that I see with the 1998 animated series that a lot of people might not even point out or care about. And I'm just like, because everyone's going to look at the movie, not going to look what happened after the movie. And some people say that, hey, Godzilla 1998 is a good, actually good popcorn flick and a good monster movie, actually. It just never should have been called Godzilla. And again, like I said in the beginning of the video, if I didn't, I kind of agree. I do kind of agree. It should have just been a remake of Beasts from, from 20,000 Fathoms, I believe. Is that what the title's called? That's a long ass title. Long. Hold on. But okay. So, what can I don't know. That's just my feeling on it. But if you guys disagree, that's fine. We still got a great animated series of it. And the reason I mention this is, I mean, it just got my brain going when BigJackFilms was talking about it. And the reason I mentioned Khan and the other stuff too is because he mentioned it in this video, and I just wanted to get my 2 cents on that too, because it does go to what happened with Godzilla. And he does mention Mighty Joe Young. There's that. And if you haven't watched Mighty Joe Young, it is on Disney Plus. You should watch it. You should. You should watch it. I guarantee you, you will look at that movie and you'll be like, why is Disney not making these? It's one of the good live action Disney movies. It is. It is. It really is. It's a lot better than fucking. Look, a lot of people might be hating me, but it's a lot better than Lion King. Yeah, I said it. I'm sorry. You can like it. That's fine. That's fine. Like it. Like it. I'm not gonna hate you for it. Like it. But hey, at least it's not like Beauty and Beast. I think everyone can say we all hate that one. Come on, man. At that point, come on. No one can't like Beauty and Beast live action. I'm sorry. From the Disney version? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How could you? Don't talk to me if you do. I'm sorry. Don't let me comment, because I'm not gonna delete your comment. I'm just gonna be like, they're gonna eat you alive. But again, if you like it, go ahead. It's just okay, fine. But okay. So, what do you guys think? At the end of the day, if do you wish that, to be honest, I'll put the video of Big Jack films of the video that that kind of inspired me to make this video, and you watch it. It's actually really good of what this Khan movie was going to be. And to be honest, the fact that we didn't get it, I'm just like, And the thing is, if you like, again, going back, if you like the 2005 one, fine. But when you compare it to the original, it's just longer than the original, yes. But the whole point of movies, in my opinion, is that if it's going to leave an impact, everyone's going to remember Con Skull Island because it's different. I love Con Skull Island. That shit's badass. The first thing that they use is helicopters on King Kong, something that we thought would always kill him. I remember when I first saw that scene in the theater, I'm just like, oh my god, they're gonna have helicopters gonna shoot Kong. What's gonna happen? And then I was like, ah. Yo, that shit, yo, the best part of the movie theater for me. Everyone was excited in that movie theater. All right, for real. And this could just be a Kong conversation because I love King Kong too, but I love Godzilla a little bit more because he is my first kaiju I ever saw. So there's that. Yes, I saw a dragon first before a monkey. Oh, how dare you! I think that says a lot. Spiritual enlightenment way, but hopefully, okay, good. But so I'm trying to think of anything else too. But in closing, in closing, I have nothing to say actually because anything else I could say would just be more loving how Godzilla is actually, because this TV series, the TV series is not bad. Is it the best out of anything? No, but it's having fun what it does, and that's what we need. You know, good characters, and hey, everyone that wanted good characters and good dinosaur fights, good kaiju fights. Why I keep saying dinosaur? Um, there it is. Is it the best? No, but it's there. Look at that, and it's a fine, good thing. So there you go. And most people will be like, "Oh, well, then it's a lot better than those other animation movies." Don't get me started. I'll whoop your ass right now. I would turn you around and whoop your ass like a fucking adult. Like, go home. Go home, child. Go home, child, and read a fucking book. That's what I have to say to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about this video. I'll put this guy's video in